The quickest way for a parent to get a child's attention is to sit down and look comfortable.
It's Yuntaku time with Akko and Tamo.
What does Yuntaku mean? It's an Okinawan word from the islands of Okinawa, which means chit-chat. We want to invite you to our kitchen table and include you in our chit-chat to explore new ways of thinking, to welcome different perspectives,
and we want to share ideas on how to love yourself, love your partner, and shower your children with love.
This is episode 36.
And the topic of the day is 20 tips and quotes for parents. And before we get started, please take a quick moment to subscribe to our show. Now let's get back to our recent happenings.
Yeah, for our recent happenings, it's the holiday season, and we released a gift guide on YouTube. So check out our website and go to the YouTube section on our website for the video. Check it out even if you're not looking for gifts. You might see something that could make your life easier.
So let's get back to the topic of the day.
Yeah, today we'll be considering this episode a holiday gift episode for you, to share with you our best quick tips, quotes, and observations that we hope will put your parenting into next gear. So, for the first one is just being with your children. No judgment, no thoughts, no reactions, and just being with your children and to truly enjoy their company.
All right, thank you, Tamo. Now let's get to number 2. So number 2 is using a timer so that each child can take their time to play with a toy. So a lot of times I like to have the child really focus on a toy if they're really into it. So what I do is with younger children, usually 2 to 3 minutes of that toy is well enough time for them to just focus on that toy. And if they're more into it, then I might extend it. But for the most part, it's usually set for 2 to 3 minutes for the younger one. And for the older toddler, 3 to 4 minutes is usually what I do. And it works out really great. By that time, the kids are just playing with other toys. And it works out really good when it comes to sharing toys.
Number 3, holiday cards as a yearbook. If you send out holiday cards, consider them like a yearbook for your family. Why not keep a card or two for the family and enjoy looking through them each holiday season? What we do is we try to add as many photos as we can onto the card, especially of milestones, momentous occasions, and things like that. And every year, we look back at it with our family and enjoy, and we look back at it every holiday season.
Yeah, kind of like a wedding book. All right, so let's get back to it.
Number 4, Erikson's stages of psychosocial development is a model that'll give you a bird's eye view of how your children develop, and through the understanding you get, you can hold space and compassion for your children. If you're interested in development models like me, Model Nerd, Spiral Dynamics is another map that offers a big picture view of human and societal development.
Number 5, routine. As we mentioned in previous podcasts, routines are very important for children. It makes them feel safe, and it's also another way of telling time for them. So when it's lunchtime, they know that afterwards it's time for a nap. So it really helps them as far as telling time and making them feel safe. Number 6, naming their emotions. So labeling their emotions is very important, whether they're happy, they're sad, they're mad, they're frustrated. Naming that emotion helps them understand which feeling goes with which word. So if they're feeling something and they don't really know what it is, but you tell them you're feeling frustrated, they start to understand that feeling is frustration. And also that could help them to tame it as well. You can also show them how to tame that type of emotion. For example, if they're frustrated, tell them to take a few deep breaths to calm their emotions. So by naming the emotions, you and your child are bringing awareness to the emotion and have it pass without the emotion sticking around.
Number 7, people want to be loved in the way they want to be loved. Let that sink in for a while. And it also applies to your children.
Number 8, regulate your child's emotion by regulating yourself. you want to make sure to always check in with yourself as far as how you're feeling. Because if you're frustrated, most of the time, your kids will most likely feel that energy and act out a lot more than usual. So always check in with yourself before going to the children and blaming it on them as far as how they are acting.
Number 9, move it to lose it. Emotions reside in the body, so if you're feeling off, take some time to exercise or go for a walk. Do some jumping jacks. How about dancing? Shake your body, or you can play chase with your child. Number 10, give your children choices so they feel empowered. We never really think about it much, but children are always told what to do, and that doesn't feel too good. So choices give your children opportunities to make decisions and improve their decision-making skills. So give them choices.
Absolutely. Number 11, here's a mom joke. You know that your life has changed when going to the grocery store by yourself is a vacation. Number 12, talk to your children at their eye level. Get down to their eye level as much as you can, especially when it's an important conversation. Number 13, refrain from using don't do this, don't do that, and reserve it for safety situations so that it is more meaningful to the child and they understand that it is serious. Number 14, be patient and consistent. So what we mean by this is always follow through with what you say. Be consistent. Once you break that consistency, that boundary, your kids will take full advantage of that and know that you can break at any point and give in. So make sure that you are consistent and you follow through with everything that you say. Number 15, boundaries and routine. So boundaries and routines are what make the children feel safe. They feel secure, they feel safe, and on the opposite side, no boundaries make the children unhappy. So that's something to consider.
Number 16, connection before redirection. Rather than telling your child that they're doing something wrong from the get-go, begin by connecting with your child. Keep yourself in a calm state so you can best connect with your child without them raising red flags. Your children are very sensitive to your emotional state, so keeping aware of your inner state is paramount.
Number 17, modeling. Modeling is key to parenting and for successful parenting. So you want to always model what you want your child to do. Your child learns from watching you more than listening.
Number 18, validation and affirmation. When your child comes to you with a complaint, it means that they want you to sympathize and validate their pain. This does not mean you need to agree. It's more like, I'd feel the same way if I was in the same situation, and I get your pain. So make them feel heard and understood. This will help to alleviate the negative feelings and for them to calm down faster.
Number 19, giving the child natural consequences. So what I mean by this is if your child is not listening to you as far as, let's say, they don't want to wear a jacket and it's super cold outside, you just say, okay, and you let them know what the natural consequences of that will be. So you are teaching your child cause and effect at an early age. And if they do get cold, you want to make sure that you explain to them, well, you're cold because you don't have a jacket on. Jackets keep you warm. And you kind of explain to them what's going on, why you wear the jacket. And so you're teaching your child cause and effect and natural consequences.
Number 20, let's end with a quick laugh. The quickest way for a parent to get a child's attention is to sit down and look comfortable. So, the question of the day. Do you have any tips, quotes, or questions that you want to share with us?
We'd love to hear from you. Please come say hi on our new website by going to akkoandtamo.com. That's AKKOANDTAMO.com.
All right.
All right, bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.